The town of Tonawanda is starting a new chapter in the new year, launching its own ambulance service.
The town is now looking for qualified candidates to join the ranks. Right now, we're joined by Town Supervisor Joe Eminger. Joe, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So before we talk about the positions the town is looking to fill, give us a little refresh about this ambulance service, why you're bringing it to the town, things like that.
Well, this was announced earlier this fall that we were going to be looking to go into the ambulance corps business, for lack of a better word. And it was very well received by most of the people, like any idea that the government's come up with. It's not universally accepted. But the reason that we looked into it is we're just trying to improve our great emergency services that we have in the town of Tonawanda. We think this was one of the things that we could improve on. And so we jumped in. And like most things that I get involved with, I tend to be optimistic on some things. And from a timing standpoint, when I originally announced that we were looking at, I said end of the year, beginning of 2025. And, you know, it takes time to get these things rolling. And a lot of these things are out of our control, quite frankly. The main stumbling block now, it took a long time to get the job posting from civil service. Obviously, we can't hire people until the job is being able to be posted. So we just got that last week. So we're accepting applications now. Anybody who's interested should reach out to our paramedic supervisor, Matt DeRose, at mderose, MDEROSE, at tonawanda.ny.us. And they can fill you in on that. And the other holdup is we haven't have our approvals from New York State yet, Health Department. So we're working our way through those things, and so I'm not going to, much like the splash park that opened up a little bit, we missed this year, and it's not going to open up till next year. I'm not going to give a definite date for now. I'm going to say we're going to have our ambulance corps up in 2025, and leave it at that. I'll guarantee that.
Okay, very good. Who are you looking for in the applications, and how many have you gotten so far?
Okay, so we're looking. The town has authorized up to 20 EMTs to be come into our ambulance corps. And so anybody with that type of experience looking to do it, you know, as I said, reach out to Matt DeRose. We're hiring 20, up to 20 people, and we're going to be looking for people, obviously, in that field. Preferably, but if they're not, you know, we've had firefighters apply for the job. They're not, and so we have a very good response so far in the short time that the posting has been up. But we'll be starting to do interviews. I'm not going to give you a time frame when we're going to start that, but we'll be starting to do interviews in the near future and go from there.
Do you have a general idea of hours, compensation, things like that?
Well, the hours, they're going to be working 12-hour shifts. So that's something we're also working through. Another little bit of a holdup, not much of a holdup, with our bargaining unit that they're in. So we're working our way through that. I'm meeting with them next week to discuss that further. But they've been very good. Bargaining unit's been very good working with us on that. And salary is in the mid-50s. I'm going to say I don't have the exact numbers, but somewhere in the mid-50s, and obviously it'll go up. Great compensation, a lot of days off. It's a great town. It's a great place to live, work, and play. And we hopefully will be able to attract many applicants for the job and start doing interviews as soon as possible.
All right, that's all the time we have. I do want to mention Winterfest really quickly. When does that begin?
Winterfest, January 16th to the 18th over at Paddock Park. A lot of festivities, fireworks on Saturday night, open skates, beer, bourbon, and wine tasting on Friday night, senior dance on Thursday night. Fun family center at the Paddock Chevrolet Golf Dome on Saturday morning, starting on Saturday morning.
A little bit of everything for the entire family. If you are interested in applying for the jobs, we have the link to apply on our website, WIVB.com. You could also find this entire interview there. Joe, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Supervisor.